Hello, everybody. Good morning, afternoon, because that's what it is. It is morning, and yet it's almost afternoon, so I'm calling it morning afternoon. I was up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning making ambiance videos, and because I was up that late, I noticed, courtesy of some of the mods for Gary Unfiltered, the Unfiltered squad. We mods for Gary and Gary himself. We were up that late just talking. And because of the mods, I came to know that Mr. Nader El Shami, he completed a 12-hour live yesterday. 12 straight hours. And wouldn't you know, as soon as he was done, Chantal went live. I couldn't believe it. 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what time that translates over in Canada, but she went live that early. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. When does this woman ever sleep? This makes no sense. There's absolutely no earthly reason why she should be up at freaking, what, 5, 6, I don't know exactly what the time zone difference is, but even if it's like a couple of hours ahead, ain't no earthly reason why she has to be up that early. But she was up, getting her clothes on, saying she had places to go. And I'm like, where are you going at 7 o'clock in the morning? It's insane. Since when are you up that early? But I went to bed after my last ambiance video. I went to bed and I woke up to, she's on her 3rd live stream of the day and she's off and running. She's got things to do. And I think part of the reason why she's got things to do is that she's putting those mandatory streams in before she goes to spend time with Nader. She said before that when she does her live streams, that her goal is to make $600 a day. Like that's her cam goal, is to make $600 a day. Although she's not been getting much in the way of super chats lately, that's her goal, is to make that much money every day. So she puts in those mandatory streams before she spends time with Nader. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see what we're working with today. And there she is. But before we get into the 2 live streams, which I'm putting together because there's really not a whole lot of material. There's no sense in doing 2 react videos. There's only material enough for 1. Let's just, just condense it down. I want to show you guys something that you might be interested in. And by the way, thank you, Twitter. Thanks for this. So, Chantal's filters messed up again. Now, the skin smoothing filter is still working, but that contour filter, man, it's busted. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's just not working sometimes. So here is the picture, same live stream, when it is working. Here's when the filter is not working. What a difference. Here is what she looks like when it is working, when they're both working properly. Here is Chantal when they're not. Here's when they're not. 340 pounds my butt, Chantal. You weren't even at that weight when you were with BB. And you've been binging like crazy ever since. Yeah, you're 340 pounds. No, girlfriend, you're in the 400, 500 pound range. Cut it out. Come clean. Tell us the truth. We want the truth over here. Next screenshot. So this one's an interesting one. It reveals a lot. This was also a screenshot I took off of Twitter. So Nader, during his stream, was showing text messages between himself and Chantal. There are 2 parts of note for this screenshot. this part up here saying, accept me so I can call in. Remember what I said about all the stuff between Natter and Chantal being kind of scripted, planned out? Well, there you go. There's proof right there. She's telling him to accept the call so she can call in, so she can add her drama. There it is. I know a lot of people like to believe that Chantal's stupid and, you know, this whole thing isn't planned by her, but trust me, it is. Chantal's stupid in a lot of ways, but when it comes to money, never. Never. She may be really stupid about saving money and putting that money into places where it needs to go, but as far as making it, you know, she's all about anything when it comes to making that money. There's also another part of this that I am going to blow up so you guys can see, and it has to do with this line down here. So let me just zoom in on that. Let me just, gotta love Zoom. All right. So this part down here says, sorry, just something to tell you, I'm gonna pay those bills. See that? Sorry, just something wanted to tell you. And I'm sure Natter cut this off on purpose. He don't want people knowing that Chantal's still paying his bills. But you know what, Natter? We already know that anyway. We know she's paying your bills. We know she's buying your groceries, bro. We know she is. I'm going to pay the something bills. You showed us the messages. You cut that part off on purpose. But yeah, so two things in that screenshot of note. The fact that all this is scripted, it's just theater, and she's still paying his bills. She's not done with Natter. She never will be. She never will be done with him. She never will be done. And let's see here. All right. So we're back to Miss Chantal. Now, there's a reason why I'm starting it from where I'm at right now. And that's because half of this live stream, she had her shirt off. And I don't think you guys want to see Chantal in just her bra. See, there's a little clip right there just to prove it. She showed up in just her bra. It's too early in the morning for this. We don't need to see you in just your bra, Chantal. I am not going to let you assault my viewers' eyes with this unwanted nudity. No, ma'am. Now we're going to start at where you got your clothes on. Okay? And then we'll do the comments for this one, and then we'll move on to the next one. So let's get to.
A lot of you send me emails. Somebody sent me a song by email. I have to listen to it. I'm so sorry. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm not. I love getting messages from you guys. I know you don't think so, but I do. I really do. Does anyone in the Chantalverse sleep? Including me. If I don't sleep, you don't sleep.
Actually, we do sleep, and I don't think it's any coincidence that literally as soon as Natter ended his 12-hour live, you went live, Chantal. I don't think there's any coincidence to that. Literally as soon as he was done with his live, you jumped online.
Right? I guess I have to wear jeans today. I'm not kidding. Do I have to wear jeans? Iron. Madame Bijou, let me tell you your fortune. What's my plan for today? So today I do not have any plans. No, I have a lot of plans. What color of eyeshadow? Oh yeah, I have to. I have to fit in a Costco bees, the Kinder bees, and a friendship bees. Oh, VA peasants! Hi. I have the N word. You know who? Blocked everywhere.
Sure you do.
You can try messaging you. You don't answer me. All you want. That's the last time.
You know, if that were really, really true, Chantal, if that were really, really true, you would be in a crappy mood today. Absolutely crappy. You're way too chipper. You're way too cheerful. We know you. You know, you are a mess when you're not around Natter. I don't know why the two of you insist on playing this game with people. I don't know what you get out of it. Is it money? Is it the thrill of lying to people and thinking you're getting away with it? Because you're not getting away with it anymore. And I'd like to bring something different and odd to the conversation. Maybe something that a lot of you will not understand because you're not involved in a certain kind of lifestyle. But I think it needs to be mentioned. But I promise I will do it in the most respectful way. And I'm doing it because it pertains to this situation. So I have made mention that I feel that Chantal and Natter and Dee Dee, and again, I apologize for anyone that you don't understand what I'm about to talk about. You don't have much knowledge about it. You're not interested in it. But it does pertain to Natter, Chantal, and Dee Dee. It figures into the equation. I've said that Natter, Dee Dee, and Chantal, they do have some sort of agreement between all three. Perhaps something of the BDSM nature, where Natter is acting as the dominant and Dee Dee and Chantal are the submissives. There's some sort of agreement there. Something that kind of clicked in my head that I just didn't really think about. And I want to show you guys something. All right, so y'all see this? Chantal is wearing a new necklace. Don't know where she got it. Don't know where she got it from. But Chantal's not much of a jewelry person per se. Okay. Now, remember all the way back to when she would wear that doggone heart necklace all the time? And that heart necklace was for Natter. I think either she got it for Natter or Natter got it for her. And then she broke it. And then she got another one. And now there's this one. Why am I mentioning the necklace? Because not too long ago, Chantal mentioned that before Natter wanted her to sign a BDSM contract. And what those are is just simply an outline of, if you're a submissive, what your duties are, what you're expected to do. Okay, it doesn't mean the person owns you. It just means an outline of what your duties are going to be, blah, blah, blah. So why does the necklace matter? Because there's a lot of people in the world that are involved in the lifestyle that if they are in training for that lifestyle or they're under the protection of a dominant, they will often wear something that's called a day collar. And that could be in the form of different things. It could be a necklace, it could be a ring, it could be an anklet. It all depends on the person and perhaps what their profession might be. You know, it's not practical to go around wearing a leather collar around your neck all the time. So, if you're someone and you're being submissive to a dominant, you might have a day collar. And so, all of those heart necklaces that Chantal was wearing, I feel they were day collars. They were day collars. They were to show her submission to Natter without being too obvious. And now we've got this new necklace from out of nowhere that she's starting to wear again. She's wearing it a lot. And she, like I said, she's not a jewelry person. She's not much of a jewelry type person. She'll wear something for a little bit and then she'll take it off. And usually anymore when she wears jewelry, it has something to do with Natter. Whether it's the ring on her finger or like the necklace, it's something connected to Natter. So I apologize if talking about this is making anybody uncomfortable, but I think it's an interesting element to this conversation and it needs mentioning. That, you know, she's over there saying she's done with Natter, but yet there was mention of a BDSM contract. She's called him Dom. I mean, there's so many things that point in the direction that there's some sort of agreement between all three. And now she's wearing this necklace. And you know, the first thought in my mind is day collar. That could be her day collar. You know, it's out in the open. Nobody would know. If you're someone and you know about the lifestyle, you'd notice it, but nobody else would. So just something to think about. Just something to think about.
Trust and believe. We're good to go. I was reading my comments, not his. I don't go to his channel anymore. We will not be talking about that anymore.
Sure.
We will be beaving, relentlessly beaving. Payday cycle is broken. Not a red dime or a cent or a silver dime has gone.
So please explain that. Please explain that message where, you know, you try to talk to him Father's Day, and you said in that message, "I'm going to pay your bills." You were so done then, right, Chantal?
To anybody. But you thought it would. Big Chubby. Are we road tripping? Well, I'm going to be road tripping myself later to see a friend, a girlfriend.
A friend.
I was telling you about that. What a chicken. So you guys know that I'm going to be meeting somebody. So I'm going to be wearing my head wraps because I like to introduce myself all to a man for the first time because I want to see how they're going to react to the fact that I have absolutely no hair. One guy was like, just keep your head wrap on and we're good. And it's like, well, it's not going to be on most of the time. So you have to be okay. Oh, gosh. You have to be okay. I need to get coffee like right now. Here it is. Is this it?
So this is what she did for most of the live, is sit here and talk about nothing and put her makeup on. And for anybody wondering, why does Chantal insist on doing her makeup with the live stream going? Well, she's finding different ways to run up the meters so that her live streams are as long as possible, so she gets as much ad money as possible. That's why she doesn't do her makeup off camera. You know, doing her makeup on camera means that, you know, it's going to take longer for the live to be over.
And that bag like a few seconds or at least a minute or so for your glue to dry a bit, and then it just kind of grabs your lash.
See, this could all have been cut out.
Lash extensions, I haven't tried them, no. You love them, Cynthia? Give me a minute. Thank you.
That's another
Thank you.
That's another sign that she's going to go see Natter, because normally if she goes somewhere, she'll wear the same clothes for days. And all of a sudden she's changing her outfit, you know, that's for Natter.
Thank you very much. Oh.
Okay, so enough with that. There wasn't a whole lot going on there. Let's move down to the comments, because those are always fun. Afrocentric Rose says, he showed everyone his phone. She's been harassing him with calls and text messages all week, and he's been ignoring her. Love that for her. You know what, though? You're right, Afrocentric. He's ignoring her calls, but my big question is, why hasn't he blocked her number? I mean, make it make sense. If you're someone and you don't want to be bothered by somebody, why not block their freaking number? Why continue to accept their calls unless you got a reason to keep taking those calls, i.e. money? So they're still talking to each other. They are. They're never going to stop. Shell says, I'm willing to bet she's also going to all of a sudden need her Costco card from Natter today. That's insane. You're giving a crackhead your Costco card? Oh my God. If that's true, if he's got her Costco card, that would explain how he's getting all those freaking groceries. I was like, how is he buying all that food? Chantal, did you give me your Costco card? Is that why he's able to buy the food? Cinnamon Girl says, you're the only creator who turns on the camera and uses reading your text as content. I guess you have to do what you have to do. Yes, I always put on my makeup before my shower. Girl, wash that stanky body. Yeah, I don't get that. Someone that doesn't take a shower and then they put on a full face of makeup. Wouldn't it make sense to take your bath, shower up, then do your makeup? Why put makeup on dirty skin? It just, I don't know. I don't get that. Frosty says, yes, so empathic of you to bring up someone's dead dad. Chantal has no couth. Everybody knows that. Agatha says, you'll be talking about Natter and giving him money. This will never stop. No, it won't. As long as he needs money, as long as she needs money, they're going to use each other for content. As long as he keeps taking her calls, this will never stop. I'm sorry, this will never ever stop. Miss Power says, yesterday was wild. You were so mad that Natter rebuffed your advances and then everyone flooding his channel. Hilarious. Anywho, your skin is trying to tell you it's ticked off. You sleep in makeup and then have the nerve to use wipes only. You're breaking out bad. Buy a basic butt cleaner and use it. Your skin will thank you. Well, you know what would help her skin? What would help her skin is if she took a shower more often. That would help her skin a lot. Take a shower and clean your skin. And that way it's not dirty and you're not piling chemicals and stuff on top of it. You know, like she needs to stop avoiding water and soap and she needs to make friends with them again. Miss Anthropope says, oof, you went live at the crack, pun intended, of dawn almost the exact minute Gonad stopped his 10-hour live. Actually, it was 12. Would bet my last dollar you're off the machine. Desperation and obsession are powerful motivators. Yeah, because that's all she's got. It's desperation and obsession. She doesn't know what real love is and she's not interested to learn. Sarah Alley says, well, we all know who the real stalker is now. Harassing Natter's phone with messages and you call Dee Dee desperate. Well, you know what? I'm going to throw the tennis ball back in Natter's court. He's over there saying, she's harassing me, she's harassing me, she's harassing me. But dude, why aren't you blocking her calls? I mean, if you're dealing with an obsessive person, why not block their freaking number? Why not block them? If you're taking their calls, you can't sit there and yell and scream about harassment when you're allowing them to harass you to a certain degree. Sincerely, KLK says, she never streams this early. Probably saw Natter was live in the early AM. Oh, yeah, she was probably up watching him. She was probably early up watching him and she decided, okay, he's done. I'll go live now. She never sleeps. I'm serious. This woman never, ever sleeps. So I'm wondering, Chantal, what are you taking? What are you doing chemical-wise that you have this energy? You never freaking sleep, bro. You never sleep. You need to sleep. You need to sleep. We sleep, you got to sleep too. Jack Douglas says, what will it take for your VIBs to stop? The 9/11 comments weren't enough. The school comments weren't enough. The lies aren't enough. What will it take? I don't know. She's done every awful thing to get herself canceled, and the VIBs keep coming back for more. They're as twisted as she is. I don't have the answer for you, Jack. I really don't know. Chantal's worshiper says, too bad you don't filter your content as much as your vids. Coffee Katie says, so gross. She thinks she looks good sitting with a bra that doesn't fit. Get some class. You know, that pink bra. Listen, I'm a woman, she's a woman. And if you're a woman and you come on YouTube where it's not appropriate and you take your shirt off and you got your bra on, you're asking to get roasted by people, especially other women. So I'm going to happily oblige you today, Chantal. As a woman, as an older woman, A, you should not be coming on YouTube half dressed. You should take that somewhere else. There are people of all ages on YouTube. B, girl, what's wrong with you? That bra does not fit. It doesn't fit. The cup sizes are too big. You don't have enough boob to fill up those cups. And the band is way too small. That bra looks way, way too tight. It looks so uncomfortable. You need a smaller cup size for that bra, and you need a bigger band size, so where it can go all the way around you. That bra is so tight, it's practically at the back of your shoulders. It should go lower, but it can't go lower because it's too small. I don't know why you will not buy a more well-fitting brassiere. Maybe because you're living in a world of fantasy that you're trying to fool yourself into thinking that you're smaller than you are, but that bra ain't for you. It ain't for you, ma'am. You need to buy a brassiere that actually freaking fits. One day it's going to snap and it's not going to feel good. Don't come on YouTube dressed like that, Chantal. You're wondering why you're having trouble finding a man. Well, no man is going to claim a woman who comes on YouTube half dressed. I'll give you that much of a clue. If you're looking for a man, there's a clue for you for free. You don't have to buy it. Shelly G says, my guess is a ride to probation. Yeah, I think she's up early. I don't think she slept last night because she wanted to be up early to ride Natter around to get his errands done. Techie RN says, OMG, she puts the dirty shirt she spilled ice cream on last night in the drawer with the clean clothes. Well, in Chantal's world, there's nothing truly clean. There's just levels of funk all over them. Rainy Day says, put some damn clothes on, invest in a trash can. Well, I agree. She should put her clothes on and she should invest in a trash can, but even if she got it, she probably wouldn't use it. See, there's not a single person in the comments that says, I'm glad you took your clothes off. I wanted to see you in your bra. There's not a single person that asked for her nudity. Not a single one. Okay, so let's go on to Errands. This is like the part 2 to her live. Let's see what she has to say.
Hi, Sour Punch Me! I'm giving people another chance and see. I don't know. I'm in a weird, different mood today. I guess it depends on my mood. Rip Kia, listen. Why is my face round? This is what happens when you eat chicken nuggets at fucking 3 a.m. I need to get my car fixed today. I think. Ow. Oh. Hi, Gianna. Or Gianna. You were mean. I know. Am I feeling better? Yes, I don't know. A little bit. I slept a lot. Maybe I was just sleep deprived and hangry. I'm purging something out of my system, right? So, but yeah, today I'm feeling a bit better. I'm groggy until I have my coffee. Can we watch parties night? Possibly. Oh yeah. Okay, I don't know if I'll be awake because I have to go see a friend tonight, Alyssa. Shame.
Yeah, we know what friend you're going to go see tonight. You're probably going to go see that friend now, and that's why you were up early.
I'm going to see a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I don't know about Costco today again because you know why?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait. Costco again? So why would you need to go to Costco twice? Unless it was for somebody else.
To come with me, and I have I have to get my car fixed. Are these skinny jeans? Are these skinny jeans? Anyways, not for now, Layla. Oh no, this guy got to be locked. Goodbye. Okay, it's cold in here.
Can I give an opinion about skinny jeans? This is just coming from a woman that I got one of those bodies that from the top down to like mid waist, I'm smaller, but the lower half is a bit thicker. This is just my opinion as a lady with butt and with thighs. Skinny jeans, man, they just don't work for the thicker gals. They just don't work. They don't have a lot of give. Let's put it that way. They're not built for people with butts and thighs. You know, and they're meant for people of a smaller size. They work well for people with the smaller physiques. So if she's trying to wear skinny jeans, I don't know why. They can't be comfortable.
Hawaiian cheeseburger. I'm at Starbucks. It's because I can't even drive to Tim Hortons. It's too far. This Kia's about to die. I'm waiting for the Kia dealership to open. This bitch. This bitch. See how she treats her beezers? No, I don't treat all my beezers like this. Some people were blocked. I don't even know why. I think I was really like weird yesterday. I was in such a weird mood.
So Layla's asking the question, why is the Kia dying? Can you even afford a new car? You know what's crazy is that this woman makes enough money that she could have paid off of her car and she could have maintained it from top to bottom. No problem. You know, all she had to do was take care of it, but she's run that Kia literally into the ground. The Kia is dying because she doesn't sink any money into it. Her notice that everything in Chantal's life that has to do with her, it's all neglected. She neglects her body, she neglects her household, she neglects her cats, she neglects her roommate, she neglects her car. Anything that touches Chantal, anything that's a responsibility for her, she neglects. And she runs everything ragged.
Kias aren't even worth it. Cosmic Alien! Hi, Spam! Why is the Kia dying? Can you even afford a new car? No.
Actually, you know what? She could afford a new car. She could afford a used car, but that would mean not giving Nads any money for the month. I don't know exactly how much she gives him. I don't know exactly how much she makes, but she could afford a used car if something happened to that Kia. I mean, the crazy thing is she's still making payments on the Kia. That's ridiculous to make $10,000 a month and you still have car payments on your car. I don't know exactly how much she's got left on her payments, but she could finish up those payments and get another car that might be in better condition because she has run that Kia into the ground.
We need new beezers. Most are boring. We need new beezers. Oh, happy birthday, Haley. Hi, Abby. I'm dying for coffee. You have no idea. That first sip of the Java. Take another payday loan. Yes, ring. Hello. Easy Financial.
Okay, Layla says, this is my last month of being a beezer. It's really not a fun place anymore. You only hurt yourself and your views with this type of behavior. Yep, it's her content. Let's be honest. Let's be really honest. It's self-harm content. She hurts herself on camera and she makes everybody watch. And she expects people to pay to watch her hurt herself, either with being around people that are abusive or eating all the food or doing all the drugs. Self-harm content. She expects people to pay to watch her hurt herself. She expects to make the big money off of that.
We need a car loan. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Haley. Happy birthday to you. I'm laughing because it's the cheese slice ring. It's not a fun place anymore.
No.
Excuse me. What's the new paradise drink? No. I can't even get to the board yet to see the new drinks. Turkey, provolone, and pesto. Tomato and mozzarella.
Oh, this is interesting. So Flop Era says to Chantal, Queen, so happy you unblocked me and Alyssa. So what happened to blocking anybody that supported Natter, Chantal? What happened with that? Alyssa El Shami was over on Natter's chat gifting people subs, and you said anybody connected to Natter were blocked beezers. I guess you changed your mind. See, another thing that points in the direction that this is all planned. This is all kind of scripted in a way. She's not really mad at Natter. One minute she's saying anybody that supports him, I'm done with you. You can't come back here. The next minute she unblocks people.
Tomato and mozzarella.
Hey, good morning. What's the rest of doing today?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. What can I get started for you?
I already forgot. Okay.
This person, Alyssa El Shami, says, Chantal, I'm going to be toxic later when I see the beezers who were talking crap about me. Can you really be toxic to them, though, Alyssa? Can you really? Listen, I'm not taking up for these beezers. Anybody who is not a troll in Chantal's room, if you're a person and you did not pay your $5 to troll Chantal, that's not, you are there to give support to her because you like her and you're in the room to give her money. I got a problem with you because you're an enabler and you're in a room. And if Chantal's content were not what it is, you would just be a page member and that would be one thing. But you are on her channel and you are enabling and funding an addict in their addictions. And you know that they're an addict and you know what the addictions are and you're giving money for that. Got a problem with that. Because those of you that support Chantal, that give the money to Chantal, you're the same people that you're complaining and bitching about, oh, can you do something else besides what you're doing? Well, when you give somebody any kind of reinforcement to their behavior, especially financial reinforcement, you're telling them in a way that whatever they're doing to keep it up. You're not doing anything to help them break the cycle. And granted, Chantal is an adult and she's in charge of herself. But all of you that are VIPs, you're her safety net. You're keeping her going. So as long as you give the financial support, she's going to continue all of this. But Alyssa, you are over on Natter's channel gifting people subscriptions. And allegedly, Chantal has a problem with Natter. Allegedly, he's an abusive person. So why would you support that? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Why would you give support to an abusive grifter? Like, what are you trying to prove? I really want to know. Let me know.
Please have a grande chocolate cream cold brew with, chocolate cream cold brew. The kid gonna die in the drive-thru. No, don't say that. Oh, St. John Baptiste. It's Saint Jean Baptiste. That's why so many men from Montreal are messaging me. What are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? Not hooking up with you. Saint Jean Baptiste is crazy. It's a pain in the ass. Maybe I'll just get a few groceries.
You know, Chantal's been talking about the Kia, something to do with the battery needs to be replaced. Chantal, you need to have that done. You know, spend a couple $100s or so on a new battery. Because if you don't, and then the problem becomes not just the battery, but the alternator. Let me tell you something, an alternator, that's an expensive problem. I want you guys to look at this one. Look at her. Chantal, why are you driving and eating? That's not safe.
Oh, yeah. So,
and Alyssa, I can answer a question for you. So you got blocked last night because she said any visitors that support Natter, I'm going to block. And she unblocked you. Do you know why she unblocked you? It's not because she gives a crap about you. It's the fact that she knows you got money. If you are gifting subs left and right on Natter's channel, she wants you to do that on her channel and on her Twitch. She unblocked you for a reason, and the reason has to do with money.
We're gonna Costco bees, but I gotta wait for Pete's. But also,
by the way, Chantal, if you're going to Costco, while you're there, and listen carefully, while you're there, pick up some damn cat food. You're there at Costco. Costco, they sell everything in bulk. You can get cat food. You can get cat litter. You can get dry food. Pick up a couple of bags of dry food. Pick up one of those Friskies, the bunch of canned cat food all in one container. Get a couple of those. You're right there at Costco. Get the damn cat food. Buying a few cans at a time ain't doing it. Those babies are hungry. You just got paid. There's no excuse. Spend about $30 or $40 to make sure they have food for the next couple of weeks. Hear me? Do that.
anyway, catch this, okay? Sing Cardi B? Me?
No, don't do
I
it.
don't know any Cardi B song.
Good. Don't sing Cardi.
Anyway. But Jen, you didn't get. No, I was mad last night. Can you believe him? Oh my god. Oh, advanced these are my tattoos and unicorns! I think I unblocked everybody.
I just want to throw some random thoughts in here real quick. And again, I don't mean to push the conversation into areas that might make some of you feel uncomfortable because it's sort of an adult conversation. But in the crazy world of Chantal, Natter, and Dee Dee, you know, crazy things occur, unusual things occur, unusual conversations have happened. A lot of things that happen that make you wonder, what's going on here for real? Like, how can I make sense of all this? So I would like to just put this out there. So those of you that watch Chantal's content, maybe you can better understand what's going on and it won't drive you nearly as crazy. What I want to say is, if Chantal and Natter and Dee Dee, if they have some sort of adult situation going on, some sort of dom, two subs relationship going on, if Natter is the dominant person and Chantal and Dee Dee are being submissive to him, then a lot of things that we've seen on YouTube, I've said this before, it's role play. They're all role playing with each other. They have found a way to make their role play profitable by putting it in front of spectators. I don't approve, because the people that are spectating this, the people that are viewing this, they don't know what they're looking at. And because they don't know exactly what they're looking at, they're not consenting 100% to it. To all of us, it just looks like three crazy people that are going back and forth, and that's what it is, when it's actually something else. I mean, it is that, but there's other elements involved. To break it down, I think Natter is the dominant, for what it's worth. Dee Dee is submissive to Natter, and Chantal is also submissive to Natter to a certain degree. And do I think that there is some sort of financial agreement between Chantal and Natter as far as what she's supposed to do for him? Yes, I do. If the agreement isn't on paper, it's certainly a verbal agreement that if he sees her, he talks to her, that in return she does certain things for him, including paying for things. But I also think, and I'm just throwing this in there, I think that Chantal, she's a bit of a brat. She's an entitled, spoiled brat. And she wants attention all the time. And she strikes me as that kind of person that if she doesn't get attention, that she gets very upset and she will do whatever it is she feels she got to do to get attention. Hence, all the phone calls, hence her talking to him on her live streams in front of people. She's doing whatever she needs to do to get his attention. And also, because she wants his attention and because she's going about it in the wrong way, Natter, in return, he does things to punish her. He will not answer her calls. He might refuse to see her. He might talk about Dee Dee or spend time around Dee Dee, knowing full well she's going to see it. I mean, so there's obviously a system of reward and punishment going on there. He knows exactly what hurts her. He knows what gets to her, and he's playing her own insecurity and jealousy against her. You know, if she acts up, she's going to pay for it. So she goes through periods where she gets mad, she lashes out, and he punishes her in some way, either by not seeing her, or maybe he might demand money from her. I mean, who knows what the punishments are? I'm just putting that out there to kind of explain some of the crazy things in Shantopolis, so that anybody watching this crap, you're not going to lose your mind. You'll understand it a little bit better. So if having this conversation has made some of you uncomfortable, I apologize, but you know, there's different layers to this, and you got to look at all the layers, not just the top layers. There are layers beneath that.
And why were you so depressed from being ignored? It wasn't from being ignored. He didn't ignore me. He tried calling me at 3 in the morning. Oh. He didn't. What are you talking about? No, it wasn't. I was just, Because I was depressed about everything. I'm processing.
Girl, you've been processing for over a year. When you gonna get done? When you gonna get done? I mean, even dial-up doesn't take that long to process. AOL's faster than you.
I was mad. I don't know. I was just like manic. Why am I mad? I have like 1,000 reasons to be mad at him, not like it. And they're all kicking in now. I don't know. Because I'm tired.
You know, Chantal, if you're gonna lie, you got to make the lie convincing. You're saying, I'm so mad at him with a smile on your face. You're not that great of an actress. You're not that great. You're not that great. You don't know how to make everything match to where it's believable. You just don't.
Tired of people. You know what it was, Kermit? I was just tired of people, I guess, joking around about me, like seeing him, or because I was really being really good. You know? Yes, we worship the fupa. Yeah.
No, we don't. I don't.
Goodness, escape you'd explode. Tuck and roll. What's this mean? Do you really think Carly's your friend? Yes, I do. Kerm bucket. No, Amberlynn's more hygienic than me. Oh no, is this girl going to work or is she coming to get her thing serviced? Cut the people here. Here we go. Or
Excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me. Is she muted? I think she's muted. Where's the doggone volume?
Errands beezing. Well, I gotta take a taxi to the pet food store and then home. So they didn't give me a car here. You're seasick? No, they don't give you a loaner unless it's like a long time. I have to leave it all day for them to check it out. And if it's an alternator that they need,
Yeah, you're
then I think
yeah, you're screwed. If you need an alternator, that's not a cheap problem. That's not cheap. You better hope it's just the battery.
I might need to order one.
Oops.
I was gonna walk home, like, cause it's down the street, but honestly, I might need I need cat food. So
Girl, who are you kidding? When you go to the store for cat food, you never come back with a lot anyway. You'll go there for a few cans and then you'll come home. You never buy a whole bunch. So what do you mean? That you need a taxi for that? You can take your butt back home. You can walk there.
Uber. They close at 5, which will be right around the time I can. Oh, maybe that guy can drop me off here. I'm gonna ask him because he's coming over around Roger, whatever his fucking name was. I hate waiting. This is the advantage of having a car. You don't have to wait for shit.
not taking care of your chariot, you've run it into the ground and now you're without a car for right now. And I'm sure that annoys her, the fact that she doesn't have the car right now to go run over to Koki's. You know, she actually has to spend some money on the car.
He's so mean to you. Was gonna run some errands myself, but my car needed to be taken in, so I was gonna go myself.
You know what, Chantal? You could have cut off your phone in the taxi. That's just rude. Let's go on to the comments. Cold Turkey Girl says, funny how payday makes her so happy. No more tears. Love that for her. Yeah, I mean, she got paid. That means she could try to entice Natter to see her. Jamie Reynolds says, you aren't in a weird mood. You're going to see Natter, and you're also going to pay a couple of his bills. You'll be crying again soon when you realize that this still won't make him love you. Nope, she can pay all of his bills, all of his rent. He still wouldn't care. Deanna Larson says, why is it taking you an entire year to process a Tinder hookup? Aren't you embarrassed by all of this? No, she isn't. She lacks empathy, remorse, and regret. And she lacks the ability to be embarrassed. She really does. She's not embarrassed by any of this because even if she embarrasses herself on YouTube, she makes money with it. So she doesn't feel bad at all. Afrocentric Rose says, 29 minutes fumbling over her words, not realizing everyone has seen her attempts to contact him until yesterday, and he's ignoring her. Hailing Frequencies Open Cast says, paying his 2 bills, but keep it between us. You guys saw the screenshot. She said she's paying a couple of bills for him. Tilly says, damn those filter fails. Girl, you are a different person without filters. Yep. I don't know what's going on with her filters. Honestly, guys, I think her phone is just worn out. I think the phone that she has is just worn out. It needs to be replaced. Maybe that's why the filters are glitching. She live streams so much that her phone is just, it's done. It's just done. She needs a brand new phone. Karen says, under the Father's Day message to Natter, you sent another one on Monday saying you were paying his 2 bills. Also, keep it between us. WTF. Everybody's asking where they saw it. Edie says, at Agatha, that's not the point. The point is she keeps trying to buy him without him asking. And in the same breath keeps trashing him publicly while keeping her, I'm a victim BS. I can't get more messed up than that. She's a scary psycho. Well, as I said in another react, a lot of the grifters, they're very tricky. They know how to get money out of their targets without even asking them for money. They know exactly what to say to kind of like lean on the mark a little bit to make them give up that money. And if the person complains about later, they can say, well, we didn't have an agreement that I would pay it back, and I never asked you for money. You know, people like that, they know how to get the money out of people, you know. Lone Wolf says, why wouldn't you get the cat food before you took the car to the mechanic? Yeah, why wouldn't you? I mean, why not make that trip before you go to the mechanic? Wouldn't that just make sense? Laura Biting Citizen says, why would any self-respecting cat animal owner continuously run out of food for them? I don't get it. Well, because she's too busy stuffing her own hole. She doesn't care about her cats. I mean, I'm sorry, cat food does not cost that much, and you can stock up on a lot of it to last for a little while. The money she makes on YouTube, she can buy like a couple of things of Friskies that have like the various cans in the box, and that'll do for at least a month, but she can't be bothered. Lady D says, at Laura Biting Citizen, exactly. I buy my cat food and cat litter by the case. Me too. And buy more when I get down to 16 cans. That's exactly how I do it. Laura says, exactly. I had cat food available in the droves too. The moment I had a box and a half left, I used pouches. I'd be out to buy more. I can't fathom running out of food for my fur babies. They came before anyone and anything else. It's hardly like this is the first time either. Yeah, she's always running out of food. Always. On a dark desert highway says, I didn't do anything either, but it was only a matter of time until that dirty fat finger got me. Eventually, that finger comes for everybody. Let's see. Rachel Burke says, please stop unsuccessfully trying to copy Saji's mannerisms. Chantal, you are 15 years older than that girl. It's kind of gross and super cringy. Chantal doesn't have a true personality. She's always borrowing off other people. So that's it for the 2 reacts in 1. I hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. If you have, please like it, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching, y'all, and please have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.